Is it better now or no? Well, I hope so. Maybe I think what's wrong. I'm gonna run this stream on YouTube. It's black to win. Oh, best. Come on. What is the defender? I don't know. I don't get this terminology. Nope. I need to fix something. I hope you are patient. Okay, now it should be fine. So is the stream now okay, or is it still laggy? Here I can take on g7, and after queen takes the rook. Here queen c8, and then this. And Alberto, please don't unsubscribe, please. I hope it gets better. Bishop d6. Takes 96, and this. Queen g5. If king takes h7, then queen g6, king h8, and checkmate on g8. Yeah. Here we play a6, king a6, rook a8, king b5, rook a5, checkmate. That's cool. Oh, what is this? Bishop d7, king d7, and c6 check. When king takes c6, bishop takes bishop. No mistake. Yet. How big is the delay? I don't know. Can someone tell me the delay on YouTube? On YouTube. Rook c8. And then take the bishop on c4. Oh, this. Okay. What is this? What is this? Queen takes b4. Queen takes. Rook c8. And if queen f8, I can take, and bishop d6. What is this? Rook c2, queen c2, and just take. Nothing much. Nice. I think I just take on c2 and take on a3. And then I have this a pawn, which is quite powerful, and I play knight b4, push a2, and finish. Probably it's that. And yeah, exactly. If I start pushing f5, d4, f6, d3, f7, d2, queen, he queens, I give a check on f5, he has to go to d4, and then I give a check on d7 and take his queen. Okay, maybe I can go rook d8 to deflect his queen. If he takes, then queen takes f2 and queen g2. And if he does rook f7, then I can take queen. Oh wait, this is not queen a7, king e8, takes on d8, king takes on d8, and I guess black escapes those checks. I guess. She does. Here king f7 and then g7. Okay, this is cool. 96. If he goes to h6 or h7, then I have he cannot go to h6. He can only go to h7 or to f6. but both moves are just bad, because if knight e6, then king f6, bishop g5, king g6, and bishop e7. And if knight e6, king h7, then I take on g7. Queen c6, queen c6, and if king f4, I give a check, king g5, and maybe it's rook g2, and if king f6, queen e6, king g7, queen e5, and then white's king has to pick up something. If he takes on h7, then rook h8, and if he takes on f7, then wait, where was I? Then rook d7, I guess. Here I can go h5, and then next move rook h4. It seems like black cannot escape this, so let's push it. And g5, I can take en passant. Bishop g6, attacking the bishop and giving a check. And if he goes, but first you need to acknowledge that also rook on e5 is attacked. So just capturing with the bishop would be an exchange of pieces. He takes on h5, black takes on e5, and it's equal. But if bishop g6, king e7, oh, Yotzo, šta ima? Ah, bishop g6, king e7, and d6. And if he takes, knight f7, and then you take with the rook on h5. That's nice. Oh, we have some high hopes here with this b pawn. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Ako ako je korisno, onda u redu. What should I do? Maybe queen c2, just simply do that, and if queen g4 check, go to h6, and if he gives the one check more to e6, then queen g6. And next move is going to be promotion, which I think is enough to win. Also, I think if I go to c2, I cannot do. Oh my god, I'm thinking like, oh, what happens if white plays g4? Like, but never mind. Just some hallucinations. Queen c2. It looks good. Yes. Promotion, check, cover, check, cover. Looks okay. Korist. Onda super. Can I take? I can take, right? I can take. Because if he takes on c6 with his queen, then I exchange and go bishop b7 in the end. And we have this x-ray. Not like this, but like this. And if he goes rook f1, then I can play bishop h3 and this rook is kaput. Queen g2 should be the answer, and also if knight c6, that's not dangerous at all, because you take and go bishop d7 and that's it. Oh, you castle, nice. Look at that, he has this threat and this. So I have to give a check first. This one. He cannot go to c2 because of rook b2 checkmate. He needs to go to d2. Oh, wait. To d2. And then queen takes on b2. This might be interesting. Queen a1, king d2, queen b2. Because I think rook b2 is just stupid. King e3, and there's no check with the queen. So you need queen b2. King d1 looks a bit suspicious because you allow plenty of things, but maybe it's the best way to defend. Queen b2, king d1, queen b1, king e2, rook b2, king f1. Wait, I'm missing something. Queen a1, king d2. Queen b2, king d1, and here's something. Oh, I have this check, and if king e2, then rook b2, king f1, queen a6. Give a check on f1, and if king g1, I have queen b6. And then I enter to f2. I think that's correct. Oh, but wait, he has rook e2 to cover. Wait, again. Queen a1, king d2, give a check, king d1, queen a1, king e2, I'm confused. Queen a1, king e2, rook b2, king f1, queen a6. But what if he plays just knight e2 and stops me? King d2 takes, king d1. Queen a1, king e2. Or maybe you just take on c3. Wait. Is it just this? Maybe. Queen b2, king d1, queen c3. Is it possible that it's just simple as that? Because you defend g7, and if knight e6, that's only one check. And you got some dangerous threats, like rook b1, rook b2. I think that this doesn't work. If I start giving checks, king d1, queen a1, king e2, rook b2, king f1, queen a6, knight e2, and it seems like he escaped. I will try. And also, let's check this variation. Queen a1, king d2, queen b2, king e3. I can take king f2. Maybe rook b2. I don't know. Let's go for this. Oh, king e3, wow. Of course, it's king e3. King e3, let's take on c3. And check. If 92, then I give this check. If king g1, then can I capture? That's very strange. Queen f3. King g1. No. Rook b2 has to be. And then queen f3. Queen f3. King g1, rook e2, queen e2, queen d8, king f7, queen takes rook, and then then you have e3. Wow. Probably it's that. Probably. Queen f3, king g1. Let's go. Yeah. That's the one. I need to stop the b pawn. If king e5, king f3, I push my h pawn. And then if b6, king d6, king f4, I push h4, and now we have this combination of pawns which cannot be stopped. Electric pawns. King e5, yeah. Well, this is forced for black, and also winning. Oh, come on. Finish. Queen h2, king f1. Oh, this is nice. queen f4, check. If he goes to e2, I have queen e3, and it's a checkmate. If you go to d1, then knight f2. If you go to f1, then queen f2. King f1, queen f4. If he goes to g1, then I give a check on f2. And if he goes there, then just checkmate on e1. That's it. What's up with this? Rook e8, bishop e8, queen f8, knight g8, and then bishop c4. Bishop c4, and then you cannot stop queen g8. And if you try knight e8, then this is even quicker. Queen f8, checkmate. But wait, why not just capture on e8 first? Why not only that? Maybe he has some queen a3 or something else. And then gives a check on c1 and starts annoying white. Probably it's that. Bishop c4. Yeah. What's up with this? Queen d4 and queen d4 takes, knight c7, king e7 takes the rook. It's fine. I don't see a bad line here. Also, it looks like this is forced. Aha, now I have to be careful not to play king f7, because when he takes and takes back with rook d1, he will capture either bishop on d4 or bishop on d7. Sorry, rook fd1, not a d1, because if I go king f7 takes rook a d1, then he has bishop b5, and now he attacks the other rook, so it doesn't allow my rook from d1 to capture on d4. So it's better just to play this. Oh, but still you can capture on b2, I guess. But still, this is better. This is much better. Wait, what am I doing? I'm black. And why is this a problem? Bishop g4, king e3, and rook e1, rook g1. Okay. Nice. f6 maybe. Ah, maybe it's bishop g7. Maybe it's that. Bishop g7, and if he takes, then f6. Because if I play f6 first, he can take it on f6. It's silly. Oh, this still goes. So what's up? Queen g5. Oh, I can take the bishop. Oh my god. I can take the bishop and bishop f6, bishop c4, rook f8. No, wait. Queen d7, bishop f6, maybe rook g3 first. But king h8 looks fine. But also queen g5 looks good. Queen g5, bishop h3, and then bishop b5. Oh, but then rook e6. Seems okay. Let's capture. That's the one. Bishop e7, king g4, bishop e2, and f5 next. Okay. Knight d3. Knight d3 and GG. Knight d3, and if queen e3, then f2. 49. Nice. Well, this puzzle is not nice. Not nice at all. Knight f1, and h6. Well, if it's not h6, I don't know what is. And then take. And then king d7, bishop f5, and king e8, queen g6. No, wait. King d7. Oh, I have. He has queen f5 and gives me a checkmate. So I need to go. Down. 50. Queen b1, king f2, knight e4, king e2, and knight g3, and then take on e5. Yeah, that's right. Bishop e7. What a move. Bishop e7 or something else. Also, what's wrong with... never mind. I wanted this, king g5 and rook h6, and I can play bishop e7 next, but I forgot he can capture my bishop. He can just capture my bishop. So bishop e7 has to be a nice move. I want to go f5 next. And yeah, that's it. Bishop e7, no problem. Knight h5. If he goes to h6, I have this checkmate. If he goes to h8, I have this, queen f6, and queen g7 next, after he goes to g8. So the only square left is g8. But then I can take on g6, and if hg, then queen g6, and I give a checkmate on g7 no matter if black goes to f8 or h8. '53, wow. I'm killing it. Queen f4, if king g2, knight e3. And if king g1, queen g3, queen g2, checkmate. So he has to go to h3, but then I take with the pawn on g4, king g2, and still knight e3, and the same checkmate. This, and take on g2. Oh, look at this. I want to go queen g2, but it doesn't work. Takes, fg, king g1, takes. Doesn't look good enough. Maybe it's f2. And if he captures with the rook from h2, then bishop h. Oh no. Ah, bishop f5. Bishop f5 and bishop e4. Because if he takes with his rook on f2, then I give a checkmate on g2. If he takes with the queen, then rook h8 is a checkmate, so it's a deflection. A nice one. f2. If he doesn't take it, then I have queen g1 checkmate. So he needs to take, but then I go bishop f5. And it has to be a checkmate. Bishop e4 is just too strong. Okay, c7. c7, rook g8. Bishop e4, fe, cb8, king b8, rook f2, e3, rook e2, and then bishop f5. Looks fine, but it's not forced. Oh. No, no, no. Probably it's rook g8. And then fe. Oh, but maybe I take with de, and if rook f2, e3. And if rook e2, then bishop d5. Hmm. Well, what is this? D. D, rook f2, e3, rook e2, bishop d5, queen f5, king c7, and g2 is falling, so I think it should be that. Yeah. What is this? 94, d4, queen e4, rook g1, or rook f1, and then knight f3. If I take on e4, bishop takes d4. ed, de4, queen takes e4. Takes, d, ed, de4, queen e4, king d2. Oh, and then I have bishop b4, right? Ah, he had a check. I didn't see it. What's this? What is this? D5 has to work, I guess. D5, and if he doesn't do anything, I push A3, and he's losing the knight. So D5 has to be played. And if he captures on D5, I take with the rook. If knight takes, rook takes. And now because of this connection, Black's queen cannot escape discovered check. Discovered attack also. So D5 has to be played. '58. Okay, here D3, B5. D3, the only way to stop D2 is to play B5, but then I can capture with my A pawn. Bishop B4 and then C5. Bishop D2, C4, King C6, King D4, and then start pushing. If I push D2, he takes. Queens C7. I don't see this is a win. I think just takes. Bishop B4. Oh. Takes. Bishop B4, C5. And if bishop D2. Ah, bishop E1 maybe. C4. Oh, but still. Still, this is bad. C4, King D4, and C3. Let's capture on B5. Oh, he took. Wow. That's something new. Here, can I take? And if king takes, just queen e2. Queen e2 and king g1. Oh, but he also has bishop f2. Rook g2, king g2, queen e2, bishop f2. And it's It looks like white's defending, and also a7 is under attack. So let's think something else. Rook g2 takes queen e4. That looks more logical. So we have a couple of squares to go to. Let's go to g3 first. If he goes to g3, then bishop h4. And if king h3, bishop f2. Which is a checkmate immediately. So g3 is not the solution. Rook g2, king g2, queen e4. If king g1, then I guess rook g8, king f1, and I give this check. My intuition says it's rook g2 and queen e4. Rook g2, king g2, queen e4, king f1. Queen c4 maybe. Queen c4, give a check and lure him to the dark square. Either f2 or e1, so I can give a check on h4 and bring the bishop into the game. Let's go for this. And I was right. Queen c4. But was I right for about this one? Queen c4. If he goes to e1, then bishop h4. Bishop f2. No, just take, and rook takes h2. That's okay. If king f2, bishop h4, that's even worse. So yeah, this is oh, rook d8, queen d8, bishop d8, yeah. King d6. King d6, and if bishop b3, then just push c7, king c8, knight c6 with knight e7 and promotion. But it's not that simple. King d6, king d6, king c8, let's say. King e7, and then d6. If I go d6 immediately, then he has bishop b3. King b6, a2, king b7. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't have this. Or maybe it's king b6. King b6, and if bishop b3, then d6, a2, takes, bishop takes, c7, king c8, d7, king d7, king b7, and then promote. But why not d6 immediately? Why not? d6, king c8, d7. Oh, this is even better. d6, maybe bishop g4, but then I have king b6. Let's go d6. Oh, no. What do we have here? We have white has a queen for a rook. That's not nice. Rook c5, queen f1, and then bishop d3. Or yeah, bishop d3. And if queen d1, then you take and go bishop e2. And then rook d1 is a threat. Bishop d3, queen e1, rook c1, king c1, queen c1, bishop e2. And if knight e1, rook d1, queen c3, bishop b4, that's it. d4, king f4. Rook d3. Queen e1, king c2, queen f2, king b3. Oh, but he has a checkmate on b2. Come on. Come on. d4, king f4, knight e2, king e3. Yikes. d4, king f4, knight e2, king e3, rook h e1. It might be that. Also, what happens if I go f4 here? He goes to d4, I guess. Okay, let's try a d4. And then this. And then this. Oh no, queen g4, wow. Queen g4. I guess it's rook h e1. And then take. Rook f4, gf, 95. And if de, then queen d7. King h1. There's that. And if I go knight e5, bishop e5, queen d7, king h1, queen h3, rook g1, rook f5, and he goes g4. Ah, this is the problem. Maybe it should work like knight 5 queen d7, king h1, queen h3. But no. Knight d5, queen d7, king h1. King h1, queen h3, rook g1. I don't know what to do. If I go queen c8 here, king h1 still, queen h3, rook g1, and maybe I have rook f5 and then rook h5. But no, he takes on c4. And if I do rook h5, he has g4 to defend like this. Queen c8, king h1. Queen h3, rook g1. If I go g5 here, bishop d2, and then I take, but no. It cannot work. Okay, let's do something. And here, queen h3, rook g1. Oh, rook f5 and queen h2. I forgot about this. Yeah. I mean, here, if I looked at knight c4 and if rook h5 g4, but if knight c4, I can take on h2 and give a checkmate on h5. Yeah. c4. If king b4, then queen c3. Take and take on e2. If king b4, if king c4, then b3, defending against queen a1 checkmate, and then you can take the rook. Oh, he can go king d3, right? Or what's the point? Yeah, probably king d3. Well, I got that one slightly wrong. Just slightly. Queen c4, d3, queen e4, and b6, king a6. That looks okay. Well, not really. Ugh, what to do now? I think now it's time to start the next survival, and after this one I'm gonna finish. And also let's check first those puzzles I didn't solve. Let's check them. So this one, what happened here? Hint, move king b6 and then d6, I guess. No, c7. And then 95. Oh, damn it. This one, c4. Wait, what's wrong with b3? b3, king d3, queen d6. Ah, king c3. Okay. Wait, is it just rook c1? No. No, 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 no. Wait. Here, king c4 and rook c1. King d4. Give a check. King e4. Give a check. King d3, queen c4. Checkmate. Oh, that's a nice one. But wait, let's check. What's up with this king d3? Queen d6, king c3. Yeah. And he survives somehow. Rook c1, rook c2. Or king b2 even. Wow. And you have this one. Wow. Okay. And the last one is this one. So this, I guess you take then. Oh, that was too easy. Too easy. And on queen e4, he has bishop e3, I guess. Yeah, bishop e3. I didn't see it. Okay, let's do one more and we can finish. Here, let's take. Give a check. '97, and then take on c8. Take 96. Ah. Okay, let's play. Let's play slower. Oh, goodness. I'm gonna quit. I have to quit to rest a bit. And yeah, the first run was okay, but the second one began really badly, and I should just take a break. 2 mistakes and 13